Diddy's mom was hospitalized due to a health scare linked to stress from his legal drama. Get the full story on this shocking development, plus a look at all the allegations against the famous musician. The health scare, Diddy's ongoing legal drama appears to be taking a toll on more than just him, as it was recently reported that his mother, Janice Combs, sought medical attention in South Florida. According to TMZ, she was rushed to the hospital for chest pains on July 10th. She was to remain there for at least 1 day for further testing and observation. At this time, it remains unclear what exactly caused her chest pains. According to sources who spoke with the outlet, Diddy was in Miami when his mother was admitted and later came to be by her side. He's her comfort in this, the source claimed. Reportedly, Janice speculates that the pain could have been caused by stress related to Diddy's legal woes. Aside from facing various lawsuits from different individuals who accuse him of sexual assault, he's currently at the center of a federal human trafficking investigation. In the months following Homeland Security's raids of Diddy's 2 mansions, they've been spending more time together in Miami. She reportedly has a home there and lives separately from her son. Diddy has yet to comment on his mother's recent health scare. Earlier last month, however, one of his alleged victim's attorneys kicked off speculation that he'll be indicted very shortly. She, along with Cassie's attorney, also criticized the mogul for his decision to go whitewater rafting and jet setting amid his pending legal issues. The legal woes. November 2023, Cassie and 2 others file suit. In November, singer Cassie shocked many when she filed a civil suit against her former partner, Sean "Diddy" Combs, alleging that he sexually and physically abused her throughout their relationship. Cassie, whose full name is Cassandra Ventura, filed the case on November 16 under New York State's Adult Survivors Act, which allows adult victims of sexual violence a 1-year window to file civil claims regardless of the statute of limitations. In her suit, Cassie accused Combs of rape, beating her in fits of uncontrollable rage, and maintaining a tight hold over her life. She claimed that he forced her to participate in sex acts he called freak-offs with other men, often involving sex workers whom he'd pay to travel with them while he watched. The alleged abuse spanned from 2007 till Cassie left him in late 2018. Combs vehemently denied these allegations. They settled the suit a day after it was filed. Inspired by Cassie's lawsuit, Joy Dickerson Neal came forward and filed her suit against Combs on November 23, just before the Adult Survivors Act expired. Dickerson Neal claimed that Combs drugged, sexually assaulted, and recorded the assault without her knowledge while she was a student in 1991. According to her suit, she agreed to have dinner with Combs on January 3, 1991, in Harlem during her winter break from Syracuse University. During the dinner, Combs allegedly drugged her and took her to his residence, where he assaulted her while she was incapacitated. Later, she discovered from a male friend that Combs had filmed the assault and shown it to others. Combs denied her allegations. On the final day of eligibility under the Adult Survivors Act, Liza Gardner filed a lawsuit accusing Combs of sexually assaulting her when she was 16 years old. Gardner claimed that in either 1990 or 1991, she and a friend met Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall at an event hosted by MCA Records in Manhattan. After the party, Gardner was invited back to Hall's apartment with Combs, where they offered her drinks throughout the night. According to the suit, Combs coerced her into sex, leaving her shocked and traumatized. After Combs, Hall allegedly barged into the room, pinned her down, and sexually assaulted her. Combs denied Gardner's allegations through his representative. Months after Cassie settled her civil suit against Sean "Diddy" Combs, CNN obtained a video showing Combs attacking her in an incident described in the suit. The video, captured in a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016, features multiple angles of the hallway, though it lacks audio. The footage starts with a woman, identified as Cassie, walking down a hallway in a hooded sweatshirt, holding bags. A man, identified as Combs, appears running down the hall wearing only a towel around his waist. Combs approaches Cassie near an elevator, grabs her, throws her to the ground, and kicks her twice. He then drags her by her sweatshirt while she remains on the ground. Moments later, Combs sits in a chair, picks up an object, and throws it in Cassie's direction. Shortly after the video surfaced, Combs issued a public apology for his behavior via his social media account. "My behavior on that video is inexcusable," Combs said. "I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now." December 2023. Jane Doe says she was gang raped at 17. In December, a Jane Doe filed a lawsuit accusing Sean "Diddy" Combs and Harvey Pierre, a former longtime president of Combs' record label, of gang raping and sex trafficking her. The unidentified woman claimed the assault occurred in 2003 when she was 17 and Combs was 34. According to the suit, she met Combs and Pierre at a lounge in Detroit, where Combs convinced her to travel with them on a private jet to New York City. Before leaving the lounge, Pierre allegedly smoked crack cocaine and forced her to perform oral sex on him. Upon arriving in New York City, Doe was taken to a studio where Combs, Pierre, and a third defendant provided her with copious amounts of drugs and alcohol, the suit stated. The three men then allegedly took turns raping her in a bathroom at the studio once she was too inebriated to consent. After the assault, the men reportedly left her on the bathroom floor and she was flown back to Michigan, according to the suit. Combs denied the allegations and Pierre dismissed the suit as a tale of fiction. February 2024. Rodney Jones accuses Combs of RICO enterprise. In February, Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a federal lawsuit alleging that Sean Diddy Combs and his associates engaged in serious illegal activity. Jones, who worked as a producer on Combs' latest album, lived and traveled with him from September 2022 to November 2023. In his lawsuit, Jones claimed that during this period, he was sexually harassed by Combs, pressured into sexual acts, forced to procure sex workers for Combs, and witnessed Combs giving drinks laced with drugs to people at parties. The suit stated that Combs required Jones to record him constantly, leading Jones to accumulate hours of footage allegedly showing Combs and his staff engaging in criminal conduct. Screenshots included in the suit purportedly depict parties with underage girls and sex workers present. Jones further alleged that Combs attempted to groom him into a sexual relationship and sexually harassed and assaulted him while he stayed at Combs' homes in Florida, Los Angeles, and New York, as well as on a yacht rented in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Jones also claimed that he and another man, Brendan Paul, were asked to transport drugs and firearms for Combs. In amended filings, Jones accused Combs and his son of involvement in a 2022 shooting at a Los Angeles recording studio, which both men denied. An attorney for Combs dismissed Jones's claim, stating that his reckless name-dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. March 2024. Combs' home searched by federal agents. On March 25, agents with Homeland Security investigations raided Combs' properties in Los Angeles and Miami. Three sources familiar with the matter told NBC News that firearms were found at his residences, but no additional details were provided. At the time of the raids, Combs was on his way to a scheduled trip to the Bahamas and was stopped at a Miami airport prior to departure. Officials seized his cell phones, sources said. Dyer, one of Combs' attorneys, issued a statement following the raids and said that Combs was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. He described the raid as an ambush, saying there's been a rush to judgment based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations, Dyer said. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Brendan Paul was arrested at the Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport at the same time Combs was stopped at the airport. A law enforcement source confirmed Paul is associated with Combs. Paul's arrest, potentially linked to recent raids, followed allegations in Rodney Lil Rod Jones' lawsuit that Paul procured drugs and firearms for Combs. Charged with possession of suspected cocaine and marijuana candy, Paul was released on bond the next day. Homeland Security and customs agents were present during the arrest. Paul's attorney, Brian Bieber, stated, "We do not plan on trying this case in the media. All issues will be dealt with in court."